I'm coming to you today because I've been told that a lot of times in our past we do some cool things and somebody else finds out about it and they say, oh my God, this is so cool. Well, for me, it was hockey, and I did it for many, many years of my life. Coaching hockey players and being in the dressing room and behind the bench and getting players motivated for games and running through skill development and training camps and all kinds of things that related to the game of hockey. Well, there are some cool things that I did there for somebody on the outside to think they're cool that I didn't even think it was like, whatever, it's hockey, I'm putting it aside. Has that ever happened to you? You've done something in your past, you think about it, you go, you know, yeah, maybe I was a cook, a chef, you know, maybe you were a cement mixer, heck, maybe you were an electrician, you know, whatever it is, and you just didn't think anything about it. You go, well, I did that. But there were some skills, or there were some transferable skills that in your new world, in that life that you're living now, that you can apply and be very beneficial and help other people as they understand it. I believe we all are experts in some way, shape, or form. You know, we've got people who are cooking. Well, can you imagine if we had a chef come down and showed you how to make certain things and do, you know, how to scramble an egg better, how to, you know, boil water better. I'm using silly examples, but you know, you get to the point where you get this chef and they show you to do things. You go, whoa, and they show you little tricks of the trade, right? Okay, so here's the thing. In your industry, you're no different. You're no different. You've got some expertise in something you've done. And you know what? Why aren't you bringing it to the table? See, a lot of people say to me, oh, you know what? I'm not an expert. I don't want to be there. And I say, well, then you're not standing out. We all want to be educated. You know what it comes down to? We like hearing the stories. We want to make it adaptable in our mind. We take it, we listen to the story, we digest it, put it in our storage banks, and then we're able to recall it, or we can use it and leverage it for ourselves as a skill improvement for us and what we're doing. Well, long story short, here it is for me. Been a hockey coach for many years. You've never seen one of these. It's a whiteboard, and with a dry erase marker, we draw X's and O's and shows kind of stuff. Well, here's the clip that I did from one of my...
Bring you guys in the dressing room. You guys up to be in the dressing room? All right, here I am, in front of the players, show them the zone, okay? Now, if you don't know anything about hockey, you have this little thing called the puck. It's about this big, and you're trying to put it in the opponent's net, okay? So you're trying to score a goal. Well, if you're down here, as players, and you're trying to score down here, you're not going to do it unless there's an empty net. You're not going to do it just in one try. What you got to do is you got to have a strategy to get in the next zone. And then you need a strategy to get in their zone. And then you attack the net. Your job is the same thing.
And at that point, you take all these micro strategies, which becomes part of the big strategy. And the big strategy, hey, we're trying to get a shot on net. Notice I didn't say score a goal. I said a shot on net, right? Because if you take the action of shooting on net, there's an opportunity to get a goal scored. But as I say to hockey players, and this is why I'm doing this video today, the words we use. So I want you to think about this for a second. You know, a hockey player comes to me and says, oh, I'm in a scoring slump. And I say, great, show me the action scoring. Show me scoring. I kind of look, coach, I don't really understand. I go, exactly. See, your brain doesn't understand certain kind of words. What it understands is action words. If you're trying to achieve an outcome, there are action words. So if you're in business and you're trying to achieve a goal, what's the goal? Well, if your goal is I want to make sales, I want to make those numbers, great. What's the action? What is that? What do they require? That goal requires you to take certain action. You can't hit a goal because you're not identifying the action. So with the hockey player, I say, what's your scoring slump? Or describe me as scoring slump. And I go, show me the action scoring. They grab their hockey stick and they start shooting. I said, oh, you're shooting. And they go, yeah. I said, oh, your hand's on the stick and you're actually sweeping your arms and you're pushing the puck towards the net. And they go, yeah. I said, oh. I said, so you're actually shooting? And they go, yeah. I said, how does that feel? Yeah, I like shooting. I said, then shoot the puck. And I said, shoot the puck. See, if they focus on shooting the puck, which is an action, their actual physical body, their brain is identified as, I can do that, that's easy. Now relate it to business for a second. I want you to think about a goal. And let's say, hey, I want to get a certain amount of clients. I want to have a certain amount of revenue, right? And it was a big aha for me. Like when I got this, it was like, oh my God, I've been living this and never really applied this skill set that I teach hockey players into my business. Revenue is nothing more than a result of action taking. Well, what's the action taking? Well, the action taken is picking up the phone, sending an email, going on my feet and walking and knocking on somebody's door and wanting a meeting. Oh my gosh. So if I go out and I talk to people or see them, then I will succeed. Hope this is helpful to you. Let me know. Leave comments below. I'll talk to you soon.